So I decided to get myself this Arrtx set of 24 markers. It comes in this cute case. Things have been really tight lately, and this is a really affordable set. It was only $22, and it comes with this beautiful case. Now, I do have some gripes about it. This is what the marker looks like, and you'll see it has the chisel in the brush tip, but it doesn't have anything that designates them aside from the marking on the side. And this is me showing off the nibs. And I'm going to real quick grab another marker that I have here. This is actually just one that I got from Five Below, but you can see that they're on the fine end, there's like a gray mark, so you can, without looking at the label, see which end you're grabbing and using, and these markers do not have that. It's a minor gripe, but it is one. So this is the lovely case, buttons up, carries it around. It's closed on the bottom, but not on the top, which I dislike because I like being able to put these into bags. It also comes with, this is part of the packaging, but it's also the swatch. So you just tear it off, and I've been folding it up and keeping it with the other items. And let's go ahead and swatch these. So what you're going to see me do is I'm going to upend all of the markers because they're not in there in any sort of meaningful way. But there are 4 sections or 6 sections of 4 markers each, and it kind of matches the swatch. So I thought that as I was going to go through and swatch these, I would just put them back kind of in the corresponding spots, which will turn out to have all been for naught. So I don't know, just enjoy the swatching. These are really gorgeous colors. They dry a little lighter than they go down, but like the subtlety is really what I wanted, because I wanted to be able to layer these, and hopefully you'll be able to see that. So that's the first shot of the swatch, and this is the swatch after it has dried. So those are the gorgeous colors. Now here's where I decided that this case is not going to work for me. I just ended up using a case that I made forever ago for a different set of markers. It stands up on its own. It's just a tie top case, and it makes it so I can just see what color marker I want, see the number, pull the swatch out, and it's just really easy. And I can still store it horizontally, but when I'm using them, I can stand them up and just grab what I need. So let's use them. I have this drawing of Hobie from Across the Spiderverse, which is a fantastic movie. I wish I had more to say about it. I've only been able to see it the one time, but I love Hobie, and I think he's cool. And I thought it would be fun to try the markers with him because he has a really deep skin tone, a really dark skin tone, and these are explicitly pastel markers. So I wanted to see what the layering could do to get us to the darkest tone, and it doesn't work exactly great. It's not a problem with these markers specifically, it's just the nature of alcohol markers is that if you keep adding, the colors are going to start lifting. But even so, the layering on these is absolutely gorgeous. You can see I started with like this mango color, and then some pink, and then some purple, and then I start going in with a little bit of blue. And this is where you can see the lifting start to happen, but it gives it such a beautiful depth of color, and I think it's gorgeous. I'm still so happy with how this turned out. The markers themselves are amazing. They're not fuzzy or frizzy or weird. They handle beautifully. They blend gorgeously. You can see them blending gorgeously. I am obsessed. I'm probably going to be using these markers almost every day for the rest of my life. I need like 4 billion more of them. Thank you very much. And I keep bumping my tripod, so poor Hobie keeps getting moved around. Here I add in some actual skin tones from a different alcohol marker set that I got at Barnes & Noble, because I was still trying to get to the correct depth of the color of his skin, but I still don't think I quite got there. but this did help, just adding like a genuine like brown color. And then I kind of just blend it back out with some of the pastels to kind of keep it cohesive. And it's just, I really love these markers. They're so good. I'm excited. I wish I had more to say about them, but just you can see how beautifully they work and how beautifully they blend, and what a like rich skin tone that it has produced just from that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the rest of the clothes, which I'm not gonna take anything from other sets for this one, I don't think. I'm just gonna use the straight pastels, which doesn't quite work out because there aren't any reds in this set. I just kind of tried to use the CMYK kind of color theory thing to build to that color. I never quite made it, but that doesn't, oh my gosh, I don't want to talk badly about these because I love them and I am going to be using them every day. Look at how beautifully this blue goes down. That's just so nice. It blends evenly, it dries evenly. It's such a gorgeous color. And that color is just going to become more and more pretty as we add more and more layers to the shading. That's kind of why I wanted to go for a pastel set, is because it would be really easy to layer them without kind of like losing a sense of cohesiveness. Whereas like if you get like a primary color set, it's really easy to go haywire. You just go ham on all the colors, whereas this kind of keeps it into a specific color range, and I think it looks gorgeous. I feel like I've said that word a billion times. I don't know what else to say besides that it's really, really pretty. Look at this blue, look at this blue. It kind of brings back the kind of contrasting blue, because I was shading with purple and it kind of started to fade into the red, but with the blue it kind of comes back out, and I keep bumping the tripod so now you can see some of the doodle on the other side of the page. And here's Hobie, looking fine, looking fab. I do just want to share that if you're up to it, my Etsy store is open. I've got a couple stickers, a couple prints, a couple downloadable like coloring pages if that's something you're into. I would encourage you to go and check that out. I'll keep the link in my description. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and have a good one.